"30 years means we opened gates on October 18th, 1993. And this was a culmination of a lot of efforts of the church and the laity that worked so hard right from the 1950s with the Archbishop Joseph Chiwanuka, who we call the father of higher education in the Catholic Church in our setting here, who conceived one evening at a get-together the idea of starting a Catholic university. And this received various debates, resistance, and like all new ideas before their time, didn't get support, not even from the colonial government at the time. But later in the 80s, this was picked up, and the laity continued to push for the establishment of a Catholic university for obvious reasons, one being that at that time we had only one university, Makerere University. And it was not until 1989 that we got Mbarara University. So there was a lack of opportunities, and many would-be graduates ended up in other areas because they had nowhere to go. Makerere would admit probably about 1,000 students a year. And the rest, whether qualified or not, had to find other ways, and if they couldn't afford to go out of the country, they took on vocational training and did other stuff. So the debate continued, and agreement was reached in 1989. That's when the Episcopal Conference of the Catholic Bishops agreed to start the university. Of course, our primary campus should have been at the Namugongo Shrine grounds because this was called the Uganda Martyrs University. So for obvious reasons, Namugongo was cited as the probable place to be. But for lack of land, for expansion and other infrastructure requirements for a starting university, then the church had to look elsewhere. And this place where we are at in Kozi was a national teacher training college under the Catholic Church in collaboration with government. So a decision was made to phase out the NTC and use the existing infrastructure to offer the start of the university. And that's how it all started. And so agreement was that since the canonization of the Uganda Martyrs was done on the 18th of October, it would be the best day to open a Uganda Martyrs University in commemoration also. So that's how we started. And in 1993, we opened. We had only 2 faculties, development studies and the Faculty of Business and Administration. We opened at the start with only 84 students. And at the first graduation, only 72 were able to graduate. But of course, 30 years on, we now are boasting of a strong alumni of 30,000 strong. And this year we expect to add over 1,800 new graduates to that. But what's